Chapter 6. Linear Model Selection and Regularization. Introduction. Chapter 6 explores the concept of linear model selection and regularization in regression analysis. It discusses the advantages of the linear model framework in terms of inference and competitiveness with nonlinear methods. However, it also highlights the limitations of the standard linear model and the need for alternative fitting procedures. The chapter introduces three important classes of methods for improving the linear model: subset selection, shrinkage, and dimension reduction. Learning objectives. By the end of this chapter, you should be able to 1. Understand the concept of subset selection and its advantages in improving the linear model. 2. Explain the limitations of the best subset selection and the need for alternative methods. 3. Describe the forward stepwise and backward stepwise selection approaches and their computational advantages. 4. Evaluate the performance of different models using cross-validated prediction error, CP, AIC, BIC, or adjusted R-squared. Key points: subset selection methods, such as best subset selection, forward stepwise selection, and backward stepwise selection, are used to improve the linear model by selecting a subset of predictors. Best subset selection considers all possible models containing subsets of predictors, but suffers from computational limitations as the number of predictors increases. Forward stepwise selection starts with a model containing no predictors and adds predictors one at a time, while backward stepwise selection starts with the full model and removes predictors iteratively. Hybrid approaches combine the advantages of forward and backward stepwise selection by sequentially adding and removing predictors based on model fit improvement. Shrinkage methods, such as ridge regression and the Lasso, fit a model containing all predictors but shrink the coefficient estimates towards zero, reducing their variance. Real-world application. Subset selection methods have real-world applications in various fields, including finance. For example, in portfolio management, subset selection methods can help identify the key factors that drive the performance of a portfolio and optimize the allocation of assets based on those factors. By selecting the most relevant predictors, analysts can build more accurate models for predicting stock prices and making investment decisions. Conclusion. Chapter 6 introduces subset selection methods to improve the linear model by selecting a subset of predictors. It discusses the advantages and limitations of best subset selection and presents alternative approaches such as forward stepwise and backward stepwise selection. The chapter also introduces shrinkage methods such as ridge regression and the Lasso, which shrink the coefficient estimates towards zero to reduce their variance. The importance of evaluating model performance using techniques like cross-validation is emphasized. Subset selection methods have real-world applications in various fields, including finance, where they are used to identify key predictors and improve predictive models. By understanding and applying these methods, you can enhance your ability to build accurate and reliable linear models.